Buenos días, mi gente. What's up? Oye, ¿cómo va? Hola, órale. It's time for us to get this party going. We were supposed to be in beautiful San Antonio at this beautiful hotel called El Tropicano on the riverfront, and having 3 days together. But because of La Corona, we're here together. But I want to say this, we may be in different places and different spaces. We may not be physically together, but we are together. We're together in our intention to learn, to share, to grow, to connect. We're together in our desire to be better leaders, to celebrate Hispanic heritage. We're together to connect, to empower each other, to bring our community to a higher level, to build our strength and unity, and to uplift our wonderful community. So bienvenido to the third Hispanic Latino Leadership Conference. And we hope to be together again next year in San Antonio. So we're going to begin with a tradition of our culture and both the symposium itself, which is with singing together and having some music. So let me find that since the other set thing isn't working. I hope we can do that this way. Maybe not. Jackie, do you have this song?
I do, yep.
Okay, and is it going to take my screen away?
As of right now, it would.
Okay, then just give me a second. We apologize for this. We had everything going. We had to run a show, but as it is, we're all learning together, right? So let me find this. Okay, we got the song. All right, so we're going to begin with a positive song. When we're together, we usually move and greet each other as we walk around and sing this song to set the positive tone Chris was just talking about. In this case, we're going to do it virtually. But you know, one thing Corona has given us a chance to do is to go across time and space and place. So like I said, we're all together. And so we're going to sing this song. I can see clearly now. Why is this so important? Well, first of all, leaders have to have a positive vision. Whenever you interface with your people, it's so important that you set the stage by being positive. And then you create that yes, we can, si se puede environment where people are excited about being together and working together. We also want to overcome obstacles, and we can do that when we're together and we have this positive vision, and we can transform challenges into opportunities. Just as well as we sing and set this positive attitude, we can connect and inspire people. Leadership is a people business, so the more we can connect with our people, the more we can celebrate, learn together, the better team, the better organization we have. And more than that, for Latinos, this is a way for us to celebrate, because Latinos love to celebrate and to enjoy life and to sing. So there are the words. Please join me. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Come on, everybody, let's move it. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. What kind of day we gonna have? Bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Now, I'm not a singer, so everybody just join in. There's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. Okay, let's take it home one more time. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. What kind of day is gonna be a bright, I said bright, sunshiny day? It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Buenos dias. Thank you for joining us again. Let's hear a little bit about what we're doing. First of all, we just had a wonderful centering. Remember, leadership starts with you. Leadership is how to be, not how to do it. That authenticity, that personalismo, is what we get by learning resiliency and learning how to be centered ourselves. We're going to have a wonderful session with Rosemary Ravinal on our Zoom score. And then we're going to have a Zumba break with Ricky Martin. Rogelio Saiz is one of the top demographers in the world. Don't miss his presentation. We know we're growing, but what can we do to impact and to influence with our growing numbers? And then we're going to have a really important message from Giselle Rodriguez, who manages YouTube, about how we can use YouTube to amplify our message. This is our time. Aquí, ahora, nuestro poder. Latinos are on the move. And we are going to spend this time together, these 2 mornings, to increase our power, our impact, and also our internet sabe, because we need to become really good at this. And we are going to have several presentations on how you can do that. So bienvenidos. Think about our nation of 60 million people. Only Mexico and Brazil have more people of Hispanic heritage than US Latinos. And so Julian Castro says, we can be America's greatest asset in a global context because we're connected to 22 countries. Janet Modia, President of UNIDO, says, you know, our numbers don't mean strength and power. We have to know how to empower our community. Honorable Sotomayor, she says it's important to move people beyond dreaming into doing. And they have to be able to see us and to see that, hey, they can be leaders too. And then Arturo Vargas from the National Association of Latino Elected and Political Officials, he says, we're not going to have one charismatic leader that brings everybody together. No, it's all of you. It's the thousands and thousands of leaders across the country, across this community, all of us, Latinos, working together to move our community forward. And so I believe that Latinos must start today to lead our growing numbers and to bring our cultural assets into the mainstream. Increasing the number and quality of Latino leaderships and Latino leadership programs is vital for us to create this critical mass of leaders that we need to move our community adelante. So Lideramos was actually started in December 2015 when Miller Coors funded a networking seminar to bring experts in the field of Latino leaders together to discuss Latino leadership. This was the first meeting of its kind. And we were there to share models, practices, unique features. We wanted to elevate the quality, content, and reliability of nonprofit leadership programs. We found that there was great benefit of us coming together, bringing leadership programs together, bringing leaders together to learn from one another and to focus on leadership. And furthermore, that there was no organization in the Latino community whose core mission, and this is a national thing, was to improve and ignite leadership in the Latino community. Thus, Lideramos was born. So a lot of our organizations do leadership because they understand how important that is, but it's not their sole focus of the organization. And that's a picture of our founders. We found out that there were five dynamics that made Lideramos an important thing to do. First of all, our programs are pretty young. They've emerged in a 30-year period, so they don't have the kind of longevity that other communities have. Our numbers say we need massive leadership programs. By expanding leadership programs and having more leaders, our nation can benefit from our potential, our contributions, our energy, our talent, and our youthful promise. We're the youngest demographic in the country. And a national partnership of Latino leaders and programs will grow this number of Latinos who are prepared to lead. So the first thing we did was to look at the scope of Latino leadership in our country, and we published the Latino Leadership Directory, which you can find on our website. We identified 111 programs across the country, but leadership programs usually only train 20, 25, maybe 30 people. So we estimate that less than 3,500 Latinos participate in leadership programs every year. In a community of 60 million, that's less than 0.5%. What we've done to date is not just the directory. This is our 3rd annual symposium. And like I said, we're supposed to be in San Antonio on the Riverwalk. Let's meet again next year. We've had 20 leadership fellows that have studied at the Center for Creative Leadership and have brought their leadership to a higher level. We're developing this national constituency, and that's you and all of us together. We're working with 10 communities to launch programs, and that's really our core mission. We want to triple the number of leadership programs in the next 5 to 10 years. We've raised $300,000, but that's not very much money to pop our institute. So those of you who want to donate, please do, right on our website. And with the Center for Creative Leadership, we've negotiated $150,000 of scholarships for Latino leaders to learn mainstream leadership and to learn strategic leadership at the center. We've produced 9 webinars that are on our website, so join us, and anything you'd like to add, there it is. And we're creating a virtual institute. Lideramos is the only national organization dedicated to building the capacity of the Latino community, the leadership capacity. So we will be launching programs. We had that on the agenda this year. We were going to have a Train the Trainers in June for communities that wanted to start programs. And as I said, we're working with 10 communities. We're very proud of Kalamazoo, Michigan, the first program initiated with support from Lideramos with curriculum and technical assistance. And we have 26 Latinos participating in a 2-year program in Kalamazoo. What's important is that Kalamazoo is only 3% Latino, and so that influence and visibility through a program is so important. Here are the Lideramos Fellows. We'll open those applications again, si Dios quiere, in 21. We're working with Google and YouTube to launch online resources for all of you to access information, videos, and other tools. And we have a nascent group of Latino scholars. There are Latinos with PhDs in leadership, and we would like them to join with us to really elevate the state and the status of Latino leadership. Our model is basically a model that is centered on culture and leadership of our people. We learn mainstream leadership. For example, the Center for Creative Leadership, or having Barry Posner from the Leadership Challenge work with us. We believe in self-awareness, which those of you that just went through the meditation, we believe that leadership starts with you and that we have to prepare ourselves for leadership. It's a calling. We build our skills, networking, team building. Today, you will start with your Zoom skills. And our goal, the reason for all this, is for civic and social participation. We want to address the issues like immigration, like the cost of college for our kids. We want to address housing and employment. And so we learn all this that we may serve at a better level. Three unique things about our leadership is also that it is intergenerational. Latinos are an intergenerational community. We honor our elders, but we work for the vision and potential of our youth. As I said, we're international. 40% of our growth has been through immigration, so our nations are here. And we are intercultural. Latinos are a culture and not a race. And so therefore culture can be learned, and we can invite other people to join us in our work as allies, as Latinos by corazón, as people who believe in the equitable and inclusive society. So stay connected to Lideramos. This is pictures of us, some of them at our symposiums, which are always, you know, a fiesta as well as a learning community. And so we're going to move forward now, and I'm going to let Jackie take over the slides. This is for later. Sorry, guys. I'm going to let Jackie take over the slides because I'm going to introduce our first fabulous presenter.